Hello viewers, this is Michael from Screen Review, bringing you a new podcast from my separate called the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I tried to do my best not to breach your heart during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you go to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this everything else out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, it's late in the afternoon. School just got out at the Ninja Academy. We see Clocky, on cleanup duty. So basically, Clocky was stuck on cleanup duty, cleaning up the classroom. So basically, he was like, you're talking to Clocky, he's saying that me and the princess and her butler are going shopping this afternoon. So basically, I'll let you, don't worry, I'll keep an eye on the princess for you while you're on cleanup duty. And Carter was like, alright then, I'll catch up with you later. So basically, He-Man was leaving, and he saw Asura and Neon heading out of the Ninja Academy. So basically, it seemed like Asura was in a bad mood. So basically, Neon was talking to He-Man that I'm sorry about Asura. Asura is going through something right now. So basically, he was like, I understand. So basically, we see Neon's mom, outside up front of the Ninja Academy, came to pick out Neon. So basically, turns out that Neon's mom is also friends with Asura's mom. So basically, that Neon's mom and Asura's are best friends from childhood. So basically, so basically, Neon was kind of went towards her mom and whatnot, and Neon's mom was asking Asura how your mom is doing, and Asura, with a nice voice, say that she's alright. I hope that you tell her I say hi. So anyway, Neon's mom offered to walk Asura home, but Asura refused nicely, and Neon and her mother went home, walk home together. So anyway, so basically, He-Man and Asura started to walk out of the grounds of the Ninja Academy, but but somewhere in the trees, we see these two masked figures in the trees, came out of nowhere and kidnapped Asura and He-Man. So basically, once these two figures, kidnapped Asura and He-Man, pendant necklace fell off when she got nabbed when she got kidnapped by these two figures. Fell off. Her pendant necklace fell off during the kidnapping. So basically, turns out kidnappers took them to a warehouse, and turns out there was their job was to kidnap Asura, but they did not know which one was Asura. So basically, they kidnapped He by accident because they did not know what Asura looked like. So basically, He got kidnapped by accident because these two intercompetent kidnappers did not know which one was Asura. So anyway. So anyway, the boss they called Big Bro realized that who was Asura, and realized that Hime was the Kage's, it was the Kage's daughter. So basically, the boss said that, oh, you guys keep the. You guys get your job. You guys got Asura, but also you guys kidnapped Kage's daughter as well. You idiots! So basically, he pissed off, even though they did their job, but they almost added some more problems by kidnapping Hime, because her father is, Naruto is the Hokage of the Leaf Series. But anyway, they said that, what, let's do it. Screw it, we're gonna hold Asura, they're gonna stick to the plan, to hold Asura for ransom and whatnot, and get paid by Asura's rich movie star parents and whatnot. So anyway, after Karaki was done cleaning the classroom, he headed out, and basically we see the princess, Butler, talking to Karaki, have you seen Hime? She's supposed to help me go shopping today. So basically, Clarky said that she was supposed to be going shopping with you. That's what she told me. So basically, Clarky and the princess thought this is kind of strange. It's not like he made to blow people on, and that's when Kawaki saw, he made, pendant necklace on the ground, and he was wondering that, something must have bad happened. So basically, he figured that, he figured that something must have bad happened when she was leaving the school. So basically, he did saw Hime with Asura and Neon. So basically, the butler said that I know where Asura and Neon live. So basically, Kawaki said, let's go to Asura's place first, then Neon. So basically, when they got to Asura's place, the servants at Asura's, house got the note from the kidnappers, wanting money for Asura's safe return. So basically, which is bad. So basically, they went to go see Neon in that, and basically, and Neon said that, they went to go see Neon at her apartment building, and basically, Neon said that, last time I saw Hime and Asura, me and my mom were walking home together. That's the last time I saw Asura and Neon, walking the same way together and whatnot. So basically, Asura is saying that Asura had a bad argument with her mom. She's kind of in a mood lately, but Carter's say that to later. Need to find where Asura and Hime are at. And Neon looks like, I have that idea that can help us find where Asura and Neon are being held by the kidnappers. So anyway, the two kidnappers that kidnapped, Hime and Asura, started to talk to Hime, they said that, we were once in the Ninja Academy, but we couldn't graduate because we were terrible and whatnot. So basically, we tried jobs, we tried to do other jobs and whatnot, and we kind of sucked at those jobs until we met our big bro / boss, and he took us under his wing. thing and whatnot, and looked after us and gave us a purpose and whatnot, even though we're losers. So basically, he was saying that, you know what, you guys are not losers. You guys are not losers. You just need to try a bit harder, a little harder, and and to achieve your goals. So basically, the two kidnappers who kidnapped Hina and Asura were okay guys, but their boss, Big Bro, was not a okay guy. He was pretty much an asshole. So anyway, Asura. So basically, after He-Man was asking, what's good, what's wrong with you, Asura? Me and my mom, I had got into an argument with my mom. I believe my mom doesn't love me anymore since we got into that argument. So basically, she didn't say what the argument about, but she got into an argument with her mom, and basically she believed that after that argument, she doesn't love me anymore. So basically, we saw you. You two can work it out. I know that you. Sometimes he must be in the voice of reason. Sometimes family members do get into arguments sometimes, but basically they do work it out. I bet you that your mom. That your mom does love you, and she would do anything to, to get you back safely. And basically, the boss, Big Bro, was like, oh, shut up with your damn argument. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to save you and Asura. So basically, once we get the money for Asura, I'm gonna take you out because I'm gonna take you out first, because I have a beef with y'all. I dislike the Hokage, the Naruto for some reason. So anyway, basically He-Man and Asura managed to work together and managed to get free from their wealth, and basically took around the two kidnappers. Wow, they managed to get free from their wealth and managed to basically took down the two kidnappers, and he used her Byakugan and tried to take the kidnappers force, Big Bro. So basically, it seems like He-Man managed to defeat Big Bro, but the Big Bro was too strong for He-Man to take down alone, even with her Byakugan helping her. He was just too big and too strong for He-Man. So basically, He-Man. So basically, the Big Bro was choking the life out of He-Man. And the two kidnappers was like, whoa, this is going too far right now. And Big Bro told his men to shut up. This is what he gets to trying to be a hero. And basically, Crockett came busting through the roof, and basically helped He-Man got free from Big Bro's, from Big Bro's hand that was choking her. So basically, Big Bro used a fire style to put him and Crockett into this fire circle, but Crockett using his brute force was able to knock him out in 2 punches and basically save the day. So basically, He-Man and Arthur were saved by Crockett and thanks to the help of Neon. So basically, it turns out they used a special drug that sends Arthur's chakra, that sends Arthur's chakra. Turns out that Arthur's mom, help the drone find where Arthur is, basically by by scanning her chakra or whatnot. And also, Nia's mom was the one behind the drone and whatnot. So basically, like Neon. So basically, like Neon was glad that Asura and Hime was safe, and so was the princess and the butler and whatnot. So basically, Asura was kind of happy that her mom came to rescue her as well. So basically, Arthur felt that told him after that argument we had, I thought you didn't love me, oh, it's just a silly argument. I don't need to argue with you. It was just a silly argument. I'll always love you and make sure that you always say. So basically, Asura came. So basically, it turns out the argument that Asura and her mom had were over pudding. Arthur ate some pudding that tasted nasty, and she drove away. Arthur's mom thought over some pudding, over some bad pudding. So basically, Arthur drove the pudding away, and she thought that and the mother got into arguing over some pudding, over some bad pudding. But the reason why turned out that she wasn't mad that she drove the bad pudding. She thought that she ate that bad pudding because it was expired. So basically, it was the argument between Asha and her mom was a whole big big misunderstanding. So basically, so basically, Oscar's mom said that, let's go get some more pudding. Let's go to some pudding. Let's go buy some pudding and go to our house. Everybody is welcome to come to my house to have some pudding. So everybody was was happy that Oscar's mom invited over to their house to have some late night pudding. So anyway, after the two kidnappers that kidnapped Asura and Hime was like, don't worry, you guys, you guys did help us out back there. So basically, maybe you guys will get like sentences and whatnot. And once you guys do get out of jail, I hope that things will go better for you guys once you guys get out of jail and whatnot. So basically, Hime being nice to the kidnappers who've been nice to her and Asha and whatnot. So anyway, everybody started to leave the warehouse, but somewhere in the trees near the warehouse, we see this masked cloaked figure staring at the princess, and basically this is how the episode ended with this strange masked figure somewhere in the trees staring at the princess, and just how the episode ended on that note. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, most likely, whoever this strange figure is must he hire those kidnappers and Big Dog to kidnap Asura. For some reason. There was some reason. So basically, whoever this strange figure is might have been a test to see if the princess is being guarded by any secret hidden leaf ninja that's undercover or not. So anyway, this was a good episode of Boruto. Anyway, what do you guys figure out this episode? Good, bad, or just okay? Please let me know with the comments below. Anyway, signing off. 1,